Islam doesn't, there's no consensus message about Paul. But let me tell you about Paul. Paul is someone on the day of judgment I don't want to be anywhere near. First and foremost, I don't want to know what's waiting for him. But one thing we do know is he destroyed the teachings of Jesus. He told people to break the law. In Galatians, he commanded them to break the law. He said the law is cursed, and Jesus was cursed on behalf of it to remove it from us. And Jesus said anybody who breaks the law and tells someone to break the law, they are the lowest person in the kingdom of heaven. So Paul either was a saboteur or...
Which is the best Arabic tafsir of the Quran available that has been translated into English?
As far as the Arabic tafsir are concerned, there are many tafsirs in Arabic. The two most well-known amongst all the Arabic tafsirs is of Tabri and the other is Ibn Kathir. There are many other tafsirs, for example, Qurtobi, then Zamakshari Kashaf, and various others. But the two most famous are Tabri and Ibn Kathir.
Want to add anything before we close out?
Because we don't have much time. Maybe if the Lord wills this week, Dave, maybe we should devote just a session on what the Quran says about the true followers of Christ prevailing till the day of resurrection and the implication it has on Paul. So I'm going to have to be real quick. For those of you who want the references, it's chapter 3 of the Quran, verse 55, chapter 61, verse 14. Lord willing, we'll do a show this week on that very topic, give you details, and so we don't have to rush through it. Those two passages, 355, 61:14 says, God swore to Jesus that his followers would be dominant against the disbelievers, not until the time of Muhammad, until the day of resurrection. Because of those passages, some Muslim commentators looked at Christian history to see who are the men that God used, who are the apostles that that God used to advance the message of Jesus Christ, who are the men that God gave power to prevail over the disbelievers. According to the Muslim scholars, one of those men was the Apostle Paul. Ibn Ishaq, who wrote the oldest extant biography on the life of Muhammad, which is actually translated in English. Alfred, I think his last name is Guillaume, is that pronounced?
Guillaume.
Guillaume, G-U-I-L-L-A-U-M-E, translated Ibn Ishaq's Sirat Rasulullah, the life of the Messenger of Allah, into English. You can buy it from Amazon. It's called The Life of Muhammad. In his translation on page 653, he recounts a tradition that says that God actually sent Peter and Paul to preach the true message of Jesus all the way to Rome, where they were then martyred for their faith. In fact, another Muslim commentator named Qurtobi mentions this very tradition in his explanation of 61:14. In his commentary on chapter 61 verse 14, which says the followers of Jesus prevailed, dominated over against disbelievers, this is what he says. This is according to Qurtobi, one of the greatest Muslim expositors of the Quran. It was said that this verse 61:14, which says the followers of Christ were victorious, was revealed about the apostles of Jesus. Ibn Ishaq stated that of the apostles and disciples that Jesus sent to preach, there were Peter and Paul who went to Rome. So the earliest scholars, some of the earliest, had no problem saying Paul was used by God along with the other apostles to spread the victorious message of Jesus. But guess what, folks? The message of Paul says that Jesus is the Son of God who died on the cross for our sins, rose again, and sits enthroned as Lord of Lords and King of Kings.